let's talk about some of the covers that you've done. So Brenton Wood, you've done a lot of Brenton Wood, right? Or a couple Brenton Wood. I like
Yeah,
the
man.
way
Like I said, that for some reason he's just always been number one in my book when it comes to like the music that I'll hear, first. Whether it becomes like a melody or whatever it is, it's like I always takes me back to when I was little listening to Brenton Wood, and then kind of like evolves from there when it comes to like me writing a song or something like that, or doing a cover. Like I always want to go to that type of music or that sound.
and you've done like two of his songs, maybe more. You've done the Flamingos, I Only Have Eyes for You, Richie Valens, Smokey Robinson. These are some of the big classics, right?
Yeah.
That you put out there. And again, what I hear in those songs is you on like the guitar, making those songs a little bit more spicy from the originals. So talk about that, like putting the song together. What's your process on that? Is there a certain song out of these songs that you heard right away, like I could put something different on that? How are you kind of going about writing, laying down the track and writing the guitar parts for that?
Usually I'll just try to find the root notes to the songs, and once I find those, I kind of find my pocket and where I'm comfortable singing. And then once I find that sweet spot, I try to just kind of stay there. And also I always tell myself to not sing it like, I can't sing it like Brenton Wood. I'll never be able to sing it like Brenton Wood, but I can't sing it like Coda. So like, how would Coda sing this song? And that's kind of how I approach it. Every cover that I do, I'll never be able to sing it exactly like the artist, but I can, put that Coda sound on it, and that's what's got me this far, man. It's kind of crazy, man. People are digging the sound. It's a trip. It's great.
Yeah, and I love that sound. You're doing really well, and that really takes a skill, man, to kind of, because I know like anybody that's in a karaoke bar, anybody that's trying to cover a song, the first thing that their mind goes to is like, how did that singer sing it? And to have to pull away your mind to do something a different way, whether it be a different tone, a different notes, I think you really nail it, man. And I think a lot of people, again, you're bringing your own style to these songs, and I'm excited for future stuff that you have. I want to talk about how you were discovered. How are you discovered? Because you've been around for a while, doing this, and I heard your name a while back, and how long have you been really doing it on the guitar and this the sound of yours?
Man, I've been going at least 10 years, maybe even a little longer, with the guitar, and performing and really trying to put myself out there, because it was just so long where I was just kind of in my own head, like, you have to be at this certain level or know certain people to get there. But instead of worrying about that, I kind of just said, I'm just gonna go out here and have fun and do what I love to do, which is make music. So I started to do covers and this and that, and it started getting me noticed and getting me gigs, and I took it from there. And then also too, I would sing at the barbershop, and you never know who's at the barbershop, man. Someone knows somebody. There's been times where I've been singing, and a dude will hear me and be like, hey man, I'll be right back, I'm gonna bring somebody to talk to you. Next thing you know, I'm meeting one of this producer I met, his name was Dre Knight, and he worked with all kinds of people, bro. All kinds of people, Beyonce and Nicki Minaj, all kinds of people, just to say a few. And for him to take notice, I knew I had something, and he told me too. He's like, bro, you gotta keep banging away, keep doing your thing, and eventually, someone's gonna hear you, and you're gonna, take it to another level. So I started recording my own songs. I started doing my own thing, and it's kind of led me to here. And it's a trip because Instagram takes you so far, if you know how to use it or whatever. And I remember just getting on live with certain artists that I like. So I follow Baby Bash, and one day I'm on his live, and I'm like, yo, Bash, like, oh, we gotta link up, just a shot in the dark. And he was like, Coda the barber, beard, the long hair. He goes, yeah, you're dope. Because I would work with you. So I remember that's how that happened.
Yeah, and it's really big. So I just did an interview with Monica Rocha, and what was really surprising to me about her was that, you know, she did like an Instagram live singing, and it went viral, and it really changed her life. You know, like she went from, you know, doing it in the bedroom to now recording, doing music videos, the whole nine, you know, and she's got the contract, and she's taken you know, advantage of the, you know, the whole Instagram, you know, thing and what she's been given. So I really like that, and we kind of talked about it. Like, I really like that, you know, an artist like yourself that, you know, can get on Instagram and maybe write their own songs, that, you know, from their bedroom and put it out there and just see what happens. You know, like, you just never know. It's just,
yeah, you never know, man. You mean,
wild.
if you love something, I suggest you just keep doing it, and you never know who's gonna hear your stuff, or even if you're nervous to post your stuff, just, you know, you never know who's gonna be listening, because, you know, that same thing with me. I was doing songs, covers, and I just started noticing my followers are going up and up and up. I go, oh damn, maybe this is the way I'm gonna, you know, get noticed. And sure enough, I kept at it, you know, and after a bunch of covers and, you know, just having fun, you know, every night after work, I would come home and I would be tired or whatever, but I don't care. I'd pick up my guitar and I'd lay something down, and it would sound good, and I'd be like, let's get it.
Yeah, and that's one thing that, you know, I've been interviewing some of the artists, and they're all, you know, really wanting to do the covers. But you seem a little bit different because you got the guitar. You have a skill that you can write songs, you know, you're on your own. So how many songs do you have maybe on the back burner that, or maybe that you're recording now that people can hear soon?
Right now I have a lot on the back burner. I have a what I would say a catalog, man. I got me a bunch of songs, or a bunch of songs like with hooks, or a hook and a couple verses, or a hook and a verse, or just really catchy, really stuff that's ready to go, and just fun stuff, you know, and stuff that's like sounds like I can hear it now on the radio. You know, I got a bunch of those, but like there's some on YouTube right now. I Hate to Say It, that's out right now. I wrote that. That's a good jam with me, and I did a remix with the homegirl, man, and she killed it, dude. Also too, who else I got one with Baby Bash. That one's called Show Off, and that one's doing really good too. I got that's one that I wrote, and yeah.
Now, is the label jumping up for joy, like or are they more like pushing towards the covers? I mean, are they? What's like their temperature on this? Are they like, hey, let's just do some covers for a little bit, and then we're gonna come in and like, you know, have you just bust out all these songs? Or where are they at on this?
So right now, I mean, they love the originals, and they love the oldies, you know what I mean? And they see that, you know, I can do both. So right now we're working on getting the volume 2 done with the oldies, you know, and doing some videos for that, and also too putting out some of these originals so that people can start to hear how I sound with the newer stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. Is the 2 songs that you brought up with Baby Bash and the other song that you have. Those songs are really catchy. They're good. They are like the sound of now, you know. Like I could definitely hear it like on the Spotify, and maybe even definitely on the radio. These songs are definitely catchy. So I'm excited for anything that new comes out. The covers are really good too. You know, the way you do the covers, again, it's great. How hard is it to be a male artist these days? Because I know like a lot of the girls have been pretty much dominant in this soul scene. I think besides you, I think Adrian Carmine's doing his thing, Malik is doing his thing, you know. But there's a lot of girls dominating the scene right now. So is it harder to be a guy in this scene?
I don't know. I don't feel like it's hard being a guy in this scene because I think my range helps a lot. I can sing higher stuff. I can sing lower stuff. I can even do covers of girl songs if I want to, you know what I mean? Which I got some stuff coming. But it's crazy, you know? It is kind of crazy to know that the girls do dominate. They be doing their thing, you know, but you know, there are some guys out there that are that are killing it, like you said, you know, and it's crazy, you know, being one of them. That it's a trip.
You always told me if I ever lost you, I'd never find love again, yeah. Then explain to me when I get all G'd up. Shit, I got this one and that one straight looking. Both of us know I ain't been looking so I know I'ma be alright. Cause I'm a savage, I do damage. Smelling like the devil's cabbage, the way I planned it. I don't give a fuck right now. 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 Hey, I'd hate to say I told you so. I'd hate to say I told you so. I'd hate to say I told you so. But I'll be the first to let you know, oh yeah. I'd hate to say it, but every time that we argued I was begging you not to go off, cause I got a temper. I don't think I could survive another argument, yeah. So tired of fighting, so tired of crying, so wide awake, I cannot sleep. So fired up, can't keep it bottled up no more. Can't keep it bottled up no more. Said I don't give a fuck right now. I'd hate to say I told you so. I'd hate to say I told you so. I'd hate to say I told you so. But I'll be the first to let you know, oh yeah. If you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, yeah. If you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, yeah. If you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, yeah. If you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, yeah. If you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, yeah. If you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, yeah. Oh yeah.